Hey, what if I told you there was a way to just hit delete on an opposing party's outrageous attorney's fees? Well, the reality is there very much is. It's something buried in rules and law. There is exactly zero case law on this, but the rules are absolutely there. The law is absolutely there. I gotta believe it's been deployed across the state, but the reality with probate is much of this stuff happens behind the scenes quietly. It doesn't hit the docket. It's worked out between the lawyers largely, and it doesn't make its way publicly because much of this stuff, even in court, is handled quietly, confidentially. But the reality is, in response to some outrageous attorney's fees practices that were very common throughout all of probate and the dockets all across the state, law was changed not so long ago. And I am absolutely convinced, I know it's the truth, that many probate practitioners, experienced probate practitioners, have no idea that this exists. And that's because the reality of probate law is it happens sort of, again, quietly in offices that have existed for years, for decades. Very lucrative for many, many lawyers all across the state. But because of some really ugly examples of outrageous billing practices, there are some new rules and laws that exist that provide powerful tools for the challenging party to expose what their bad brother has done, their bad sister has done, who was appointed a personal representative, who are jamming out outrageous fees and then telling the other siblings, the other beneficiaries, too bad, you just got to stand up and take it. The reality is, nope, you don't got to stand up and take it. And you and your lawyer that are trying to cram this down the throats of the other siblings, the other beneficiaries, are going to get called on the carpet on this. So if you were involved in a contested probate and you were watching mom or dad or grandmom's estate be jammed out and sucked out dry from attorney's fees, there are very real protections, very real tools that can be deployed that can grab all this money back in. But it's got to be deployed very specifically and very tactically appropriate. That's a skill set that has developed over decades. And if you were involved in one of these contested probates where you're watching the money run out the back door, or you're being asked to sign something that doesn't feel right to you, leave a comment, like and subscribe. Call the office directly. We will get you advice. I'll examine it. I can tell in about 5 minutes looking at the docket whether you're in one of those circumstances.